Boris Johnson brutally mocked the SNP's Westminster leader as he forgot a question he had been asked by Ian Blackford. Mr. Blackford quizzed the Prime Minister on the introduction of air bridges as well as whether measures introduced in England applied across the whole of the United Kingdom. The Prime Minister confirmed that the new measure introduced only applied in England but then failed to remember the initial questions he had been asked by the SNP MP. Mr. Blackford asked, will the Prime Minister confirm that the introduction of any air bridges will be based on public health assessments, not economic assessments? He then followed up with a second question, will the Prime Minister reaffirm that the announcements he is making today are solely for England and that the citizens of Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales should continue to follow public health advice from their own governments? Mr. Johnson replied, on that point I can confirm that as I said in my statement, although I observe that the harmony between the home nations is much closer than you might believe from listening to the honourable gentleman. I agreed with a great deal of what he had to say, as he is right to express the cautious that he has done, he is right to anticipate the risk of second spikes. He had one more question which I am afraid I can't remember. What was it about, public health? I can't remember. The Prime Minister was then reminded by the Speaker that the question was on air bridges. Mr. Johnson said, he asked an important question about air bridges and we will ensure that the devolved nations are kept in close contact as we develop our plans. Our plans for quarantine will be based entirely on public health, that will be our criteria. We will not be led by any excessive desire to risk life by opening up the economy too fast. We will have a policy on air bridges that is based on public health, as he rightly says. At the time of writing, Britain has the 5th highest number of COVID-19 cases in the world.